started. See you guys in a minute. All right, so now that that's all, we're gonna wash our hands because we all know that cell phones are really dirty things. So sorry about that. I'm gonna wash my hands. A nice little wash right there. And the first thing I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're making today. We are making homemade tomato basil soup, and we're gonna have a soup bowl for that. So I have been proofing this bread and raising it for a few hours, and right now this is what it looks like. One day I'm going to show you guys how to make this bread. It's really super fast, super easy. I'm going to separate these two just a little bit because they want to go to each other's houses and here I'm not invited. Okay, give me some room. Move. Get out of the way. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do before I put these in the oven, right now my oven is preheated at 415. I'm just going to take my buns, and this is just one egg. Okay, just an egg. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour this over here just for color. That's just what give it a nice little sheen, nice little color. If you want to use milk, you can use some milk or some heavy cream. It kind of gives it a dull, if you ask me, but you're not. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint this on a little bit. Just paint that on ever so gingerly, ever so nicely.
How about now with the sound? Keep going.
If you guys can't hear me, I'll just talk up a little bit more until we go ahead and get that situated.
It was echoing, so it's not you.
Okay. So we'll give it a nice little coating there. Let's stick this to the side, guys. And then I'm going to take a little bit a bit of my finishing salt. I'm going to put just a little bit on the top here. And I could score this, but I'm not going to because I'm going to take the top off when it's done. Okay? Don't be stingy. So don't be stingy. Boom. And I use flake salt, and I absolutely love it. So this is going to go in 415 degrees. I have this for 28 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and hit OK and stick these right in the oven. Okay? So while we're letting those do what they need to do, guess what we're going to do? We're going to turn on our pot. We're going to let that warm up just a little bit. I'm going to start off by putting a little olive oil in. Just squeeze some of that on in. It's not going to hurt your feelings. It's not going to hurt your feelings. Okay? And I also like to add a half a stick of butter. Okay? And we're going to let that do what it does. It is? All right, we're going to go ahead and let that do what it needs to do. Let that melt in. Melt those flavors together, and then we're going to turn it on low. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up some onion. And I do have this onion that's already cut up, but that's for something later. And we can chunk these onions. It does not matter how big you make these onions, you can go ahead and chunk them on up. We're going to chunk them right 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 on up. That's for my people who are as old as I am. Okay, we're just going to toss these in. And you can use more onion if you want to, but I'm only making enough just for Vaughn and I, so you don't need as much. And I'm going to take 5, yes I said 5 cloves of butter, not butter, Jesus, 5 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to stick those right on in. I'm not going to cut these at all, and you're going to see why in just a little bit. But you don't want to cook it too long with just that in there because you don't want your butter to get, the garlic, I'm sorry, to get bitter. And I put these cloves in the freezer, so they kind of look a little transparent right now, but they're gonna come right on back. They're gonna come right on back and get their old color. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put those in there, and we're gonna just put everything in the way it needs to. We're not gonna wait for this, that, or the other. Now, mind you, like I said, I did not go to the store today. I had these diced tomatoes in my pantry, and if you guys don't have, if you guys have some canned goods that you're not gonna use, you know you're not gonna use them for a while and they're not expired, please give them to your local food bank, please. And of course, for my class, we are going to do a food drive. So I'll let you guys know where to drop them off or whatever you need to do in order for me to go ahead and send those to those who are in need, please. Okay? So I'm gonna take this whole can, the whole can. And these are just regular diced tomatoes, okay? They can be flavored with garlic and fire grilled and all that good stuff if that's what you want to do with your tomatoes. And you can also use crushed tomatoes if you want to. But I also have these 2 tomatoes that were on their last leg. So I washed these and dried these really good. And of course I had my handy dandy tomato corer. And I just went ahead and cored the top out of that. And that way you can get rid of that stem, okay? So we're going to, this is my baby that's gonna go in there in just a second, okay? So we're gonna just go ahead and cut this up, and we're not gonna do anything fancy. We're just gonna just cube it up real quick, fast, in a hurry. See that? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop them in. Just a little bit of fresh flavor too, okay? Drop those right on in. And my hands are clean. Y'all know me. I don't even play that game. Just dump them right on in. Okay? Now, we also have about a tablespoon and a half of Italian seasoning. It has a little bit of everything in it. It has your thyme in there already, has your oregano in there already, has your rosemary in there already, and some additional Italian seasonings. It smells so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this, about a tablespoon and a half, sprinkle this on in, and I'll get to turn my flame up just a little bit because I'm gonna need this to go to work. Okay? Now, I'm gonna take some basil, because this is tomato basil soup. And we're gonna have some more sprigs for later, okay? We're gonna rinse these, dry them off really good. Some people would wait till later. I'm not. I want all that tomato and basil flavor from the very beginning. This is not going to take long, everybody. It's actually going to take longer to do the bread than it is to cook this soup. So I'm going to sprinkle that on in. It's so aromatic in here right now, you guys. I promise. It's outrageous. Okay? And just give it a little stir. And let it cook down just a little bit. About 5 minutes or so. Okay? 5 minutes? Yes, I promise. That's all it takes. You don't need to take that long. Everybody's saying, oh my gosh, it takes 30 minutes. It doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. So you're going to have to have a nice little simmer on it really, really quickly before I add all the other ingredients, okay? And you can see all these juices from the tomatoes already coming out really nicely. And I'm going to add a little bit more salt and pepper to this because we like flavor. And pepper. And Vaughn loves pepper. A little salt, not too much. And believe it or not, we're going to add just a smidge of sugar, okay? Just to balance out acidity. That's all. You don't need any more than that. We don't want sweet soup. We just want to balance out the acidity. And another way you can balance out acidity is you can add a little balsamic vinegar to that if you'd like. And we're going to add a little bit of tomato paste. Wait, let me open it up. That's what this little, wait, I did it already. But if you ever check when you have tubes like this little nodule here.
Hold it down. There you go.
This little nodule right here, I've already done it, so sorry. It will open up your tubes for you. Like, let's say, ladies or whoever, if you want to use some nail glue, a lot of times they'll have this little thing on there to puncture it for you, so you don't need to get scissors or anything like that. So that's a nice little teaspoon. I don't like to use a lot of tomato paste because it tends to make it bitter a little bit sometimes, and it gets that ketchup-y taste. And I definitely don't want that ketchup-y taste because, again, we'll have to do something to balance out that tomato acidy flavor, and we don't want that, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and give it another quick stir. We don't want our tomato paste just sitting up there. And as you can see, don't be afraid of using frozen garlic. See how it's coming right on back? See that? It's not all translucent looking anymore, transparent or whatever you want to call it. And it gets its nice little opaque color right on back, okay? And so while we're making this, and I promise it's okay that it's chunky. Chunky is okay right now. I promise. Okay? It is all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. And now this is about 2 cups of stock. Now this is chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you like. You can use beef if that's what you want to do. I like to use chicken stock, or you can use bone broth. Bone broth is amazing, delicious flavor. A friend of mine, she just introduced me to bone broth that's like a gel, a gelatinous consistency, and I have yet to try that. But right now, this is what we're going to put in here. We're going to let this simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay? I'm going to pour that right in here. Okay. Give her another quick stir. Look at that. She's beautiful already. And then look at all this color. That's amazing. I'm going to turn my heat on just a little bit to make this boil up just a little bit. So all those flavors get going. Let me smell. Oh, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. It's absolutely amazing. And another thing that I like to do, guys, and I know everybody doesn't have it, but to bring out a lot more of that basil taste and smell, I have this amazing basil olive oil. And I promise just a little bit goes a long way. And I would like to finish with it, but I would rather just go ahead and put it inside of my, of my soup, just give more of a basil flavor. Again, you can always finish with it. But I'm going to use just regular olive oil because that's what most people have in their homes. And just a bit, just a little teaspoon of it, because a little bit goes a long way with this brand. They're not giving me any money, but I like them. It's Strapagio, and I like them a lot. It's one of my favorites. I have 50,000 different flavors of their line of olive oils and balsamics. They have fig, they have lemongrass, they have peach, they have, so you just gotta try it. Just go online, and my girlfriend Kia has a line too. I don't have any more of hers with me, but when I do Kia, I got you. So we're gonna let that go ahead and get all those beautiful flavors and stuff in. And right now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my amazing dry drink of the week. We'll grab it for you. Guys, this is good old-fashioned coconut water. I had it in the freezer, so it's got a nice little coldness to it, and it reminds me of, it looks like a dirty martini. So that's what we're doing today. A little mocktail today. It still has some ice chunks in it. This is coconut water. It's good for you. It's nice and cold and delicious. This is the K. Roger brand. It tastes really, really similar to the cocoa, the Viva cocoa, and I like it. It's like maybe $2 cheaper, but if you want to spend $2, spend $2. When I looked at the ingredients for this one, it actually had better ingredients to me. This is not Papa John's commercial. Better ingredients, better people, whatever. But this is delicious. So, and it's good for you. Now, last but not least, everybody, don't forget your bay leaf. I'm gonna say this twice. Don't forget your bay leaf when you're putting it in, and also don't forget your bay leaf when you take it out. They're not digestible. It's gonna cut your throat if you decide to swallow it. It's not a good idea. I promise, it's not. And I have some heavy whipping cream here, and I'm gonna add this towards the end, okay? And you guys will see why. It's gonna add as a little bit of a thickening agent without using flour, and you can use flour. Some people use flour in the beginning. If you think that it's a little too thin for your taste, you can always just add a little bit of flour to this, actually, and it'll thicken it up really, really quick, fast, in a hurry. But heavy whipping cream in and of itself will thicken it up, so you don't need that. So, hold on, my little mocktail. It does look like a dirty martini, right? And it's not. It's just coconut water that was put in the freezer. And that's it, and that's all. All by itself. We'll put this down. Now, earlier today, I made a dessert. This is a little tart that we're gonna have tonight after we eat.
You'll hold it up to the camera one.
It's just a tart. It's a little apple tart. It's got pecans in it, and the batter in and of itself, it has apples in it, so it's really, really good. It's almost kind of custardy in its texture. And to finish it off, you can either add some jam or something on there, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make this another day because it's absolutely simple and easy. Just give it a nice little tap. This is gonna be dessert, guys. Little tap, 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 tap of confectioner's sugar. And if you don't have any confectioner's sugar, guess what you can do? You can take your regular sugar and put it in a magic blender or your food processor or something like that, and it'll blend it up real nice. And you can have your own confectioner's sugar at home.
It's tomato basil soup.
There we go.
with a cheesy bread bowl.
I like confectionery sugar, so. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna have that for dessert. I'm gonna make that today. Right before we started. I'm gonna turn on my light and see how my bread's doing. Can you guys see?
They can.
Oh, look at those.
A little
Oh
bit.
my
I can't-
gosh. They go.
I can't zoom into.
I
Hold on.
promise
Don't
if-
stay right there. Stay right there. On camera 2. They can see it, but they can't. I can't zoom. I apologize.
They look amazing. The smell-o-vision in here, y'all. Oh my goodness. I am feeling myself just a little bit today because, yes, because we all know sometimes I have my little epic fails like everybody else in the kitchen. But today's not one of those days. Boom. But it's not too late for it to mess up. So let me stop. I hate when people celebrate too soon. So, you know. Give us a little stir again, guys. Make sure that bay leaf is saturated all in there. Look at that, guys. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? And our tomatoes that we already put, our fresh tomatoes, look how they're breaking down. Look at that. Trina, do you want the skin? I don't mind the skin. I jump up my skin and jump back in again. Now, if you don't want the skin, you can just take it on off. There you go. Take it off. And I have two more in there. But you don't have to do all that, y'all. You don't have to do all that. But if you want to take it off, it comes off very, very easily at this point. Okay? There you go. See? I just used my spoon to pinch it off. Comes right on off. I like the skin. It doesn't bother me. But again, you can pinch it right on off. See how it pinches? Take it right on off. Okay? You can smell all the oregano and stuff. Again, if you don't want me to take it off, I'll take it off. Boom. Done. Look how easy that is. Easy peasy. It doesn't have skin. Yep, skin. No, it doesn't. Skin. Done. No more skin. Now, I don't recommend that you guys go ahead and pinch the skin off because everybody is not used to the heat on their fingers and such. I am. I've been cooking for a long time. And it doesn't bother me. So you can just pick it up and it does what it needs to do. Alright, but it's not for everybody. So now that I have all this stuff, I can move it out of my way. My cutting board. Now I'm going to keep my knife because I'm going to need it to cut a hole in my bread. And I'm going to show you guys so many different things that you can do with the bread, with the inside of your bread. You guys are going to be, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. And of course I have my handy dandy trash bag. Okay, and I would like to know from you guys, how did you guys fare in this cold weather? Because it was snowing, it was sleet. It was really, really beautiful here, but I'm going to tell you what, I dared not go outside, and that's what inspired me to do what I'm working on today with the tomato basil soup. And because Mom was like, what are we going to do? Because I had an amazing meal. There were going to be individual shepherd's pies. I will definitely do that next week, especially if it's super cold like it is today. Or I can do a loaded potato soup. So let me know which one you guys want me to do. So Von's watching the comments, so you guys can tell me what you want.
Someone is saying they want you to post the bread recipe.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're going to start writing them out, and I'll add them in after the fact.
Add them into the,
Yeah.
we'll start adding them into the description. And I'll probably do that anyway for those of you who would like to cook along with me, because we do step by step by step. We don't do the pausing. We don't do the whole, 15 minutes later. No, it's just what it is right here, right now. And I have some organic basil. She's almost ready to leave me. But she'll spruce back up again. I'm waiting for her to get some roots to her so I can go ahead and do another bunch of her.
You guys are snowed in Dallas? Damn.
What?
It says, Jasmine said, she said they're still stuck in
Jasmine
the house.
Fuller?
No, Jasmine Greer.
Oh,
She
hi,
says,
Jasmine Greer.
she says she's still stuck in the house.
And see, and so are we. And so Vaughn, don't talk about me, y'all. I've never seen Star Wars. So Auntie Bonnie, God rest her soul, she is the one who introduced Star Wars to my husband and his brother Steven. So, and I was really confused because it said episode 4. I'm like, why is it episode 4? And this is 1977 and none of the rest of them came out yet. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, when he said you have to do in sequential order 4, 5, and 6, and then 1, 2, 3. That's what my brother Steve. Hey, Stephen. That's my brother-in-law, my Bill Stephen said to me. And so Bon and I are going to finish watching Star Wars later on tonight. We're going to eat our little tart, maybe have a little coffee or some tea. And while I have you guys' attention, go ahead and click that button, like and subscribe. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. I promise it doesn't. Just like or subscribe. It helps our channel a lot. Mm-hmm. And another thing, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but we've been working on us. Mm-hmm. And so we've been working on our helping our greatest wealth. And it's taking some time. When you do it right, you know, it falls off a little bit differently. But we're really, really working on our healthy selves for this new year and this new season in our lives. And we just encourage you guys to do the same. We are using scale.thinx.com. And we're working out, and we encourage you guys to work out along with us. And of course, we're going to be drinking our Tuxedo brand coffee along with our tart. So you can go ahead and drink your Tuxedo brand coffee along with us, tuxedobrandcoffee.com. Make sure you guys pick yours up for yourselves or for a friend. And I'm going to check on this bread. Give me 2 seconds. Oh yeah, they're looking good. Oh yeah, I'd go out with it. Oh baby, you look amazing. And we want to make sure that they're all the way done because we don't want any doughy bread, okay? We have about 8 minutes and 48 seconds. Don't rush it. I promise your food turns out better when you don't rush. Take your time. It's only food. I promise you love on your food and it will love back on you, and then everybody else will love your food. When you cook with an attitude, when you cook when you're mad, you cook you don't feel like it, and you wonder why your food doesn't turn out right, and then you're even more frustrated and you're more mad, it's because you didn't cook with love. You got to put love.
Wait a minute. You mean 7 inches, right? Someone said they have 7 feet of snow in Baltimore. You mean 7 inches?
Well, Daddy said they had 12 inches of snow. That's 1 foot.
Damn, where is this? In Wisconsin, -9. You threw it in the sink. Yeah, -9. Temperature's low as -14. Jesus.
And we're only stirring it because we don't want it to stick to the pot.
Little Rock, you at 17. It's not bad.
Okay, we're going to take the skin off again, okay? We're going to go ahead and take all the skin off, guys.
Why are you taking the skin off?
Just to be uniform. We don't want just 4 little pieces of skin. All the rest of it's fine. We have them all off. See how this is coming together all by itself without even being mashed up yet?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking my time because I want my soup to be ready at the same time my bread is, so I can just show you guys how we properly do this whole scooping soup. Scooping soup.
Only you.
Only me. And this garlic looks amazing. Look. And it's okay that it's whole. It's okay because we are going to take our hand emulsifier, and this is going to be really, really beautiful in our soup. Now, mind you, if you do not have an emulsifier, you can go ahead and you can use a blender, okay? Because if you don't have an emulsifier, you can always use a blender. I just want to make sure that all my herbs and seasonings, you know, that they soften up and they're not poking you in your mouth. We don't want that because, you know, sometimes with Italian seasonings, if they don't cook down into your meal all the way, it gets kind of grassy or something. I don't like that at all. So, and here on the side, I have just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. We're going to just sprinkle on the top. I have just a very, very, very thin mozzarella cheese that's going to go on the top. And of course, I love sour cream. And then these onions, I'm going to put on the top as well. Vaughn says, why are you going to put that on top? It makes it feel like chili. No, it's not chili, but that's how I like it. He doesn't have to have it on his, but I am. And I call these little sprigs, I kept these little small ones, so they can just go on the top of the soup as well. And they'll look better once I put them on their last little organic leg. But it's okay, they're going to be great when it's time to put them in the soup. I'm just going to revive these a little bit, bring you back to life, boo. I love you too. I love you too.
What up, Texas? What up, Florida?
There we are. Somebody said they really had 7 inches?
Inches, not feet.
Oh, 7 feet. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
part of Maryland.
Yeah.
And someone else said their son is in Conyers, and he said it didn't snow.
Oh, wow.
Well, and we didn't get snow. We got rain.
Well, icy rain.
Rain which turned into sleet, of course, which turned into ice.
And it looked like beautiful snow to
Yeah,
me.
we didn't even go out in it yesterday.
We didn't go out in it at all.
But today, our driveway was almost, in the morning when I went out to check on some things, the driveway was almost clear, and then our trash was delayed today, so I took that out, and it's clear. Our driveway is good, as long as it doesn't rain anymore.
And the pool didn't freeze at all, maybe because it's salt water. Though. It's warm and it's
salt
water,
and the fact that we've got the waterfall, rushing constantly.
Yeah. It still has ice in it. I love this mocktail because it truly, truly does look like a dirty martini. Without the alcohol, of course. Like I said, our health, we're working on our health and our greatest wealth, and that is alcohol-free for me. And actually, I love it. I feel better. I feel a bit more rejuvenated. My mind is more free and clear. Especially since I'm in school and I deal with knives all day long. So that's a great idea for me. Why are you laughing, dear?
I'm just laughing. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that could pose a problem.
You think? Okay, so the mocktail works out just fine. Look at that, guys. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? Isn't that beautiful? We have about 4 more minutes on our bread, so that means we have about 4 more minutes on our soup. See what I'm saying? They're both going to be ready simultaneously. So we're going to have an amazing 30-minute meal, guys. 30-minute meal. Other than the bread rising, the bread is really, really simple. I use 1.33 cups of warm water. For those who like to know temperatures, I don't want it to be any higher than 110 temperatures because I don't want my yeast to die. I use about a teaspoon of sugar. And of course, a packet or 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. And I just give it a little stir, cover it up with some saran wrap, and I let my yeast bloom. So when it has like that nice and foamy part on the top, that's what it's called, blooming. And I'll tell you what it looks like. You know when you make a root beer float, and on the top of it is like this dirty looking foam on the top? That's kind of what your yeast bloom is gonna look like. I hate to use that as an equivocation, but that's exactly what it looks like. And you want to let that happen for about 5-10 minutes. And if nothing happens, your yeast is dead, and you need to start over with some fresh yeast. Okay? And I use fast action yeast. And if you have a bread maker, which I do, I don't like to use it very much, but I think you saw.
You never use it.
Huh?
You never use it.
I used it once with air.
What I mean, you use it, do it by hand.
But I like that the way that it feels in my hand with consistency. Or you can use your KitchenAid with your dough hook. It doesn't have to be a KitchenAid. It could be the other one like Ron and I have shown you. And you can use anything you want to prepare your bread. So like I said, so you want that bloom yeast mixture and about 3.5 cups of flour. And you can always double this, okay, depending on how many people you're gonna have. I only use 3.5 cups of flour, and it's yielding me 4 bread bowls, or it can have 1 large artesian loaf, okay?
So someone just asked what our website is for the coffee. It's tuxedobrandcoffee.com.
So it's tuxedobrandcoffee.com.
But the other for the weight loss, which is
for
most...
weight loss, we're using Scale, SCALE.Thinex, that's THINNEX.com. Scale.thinex.com. Okay? And again, tuxedobrandcoffee.com. And again, for those who are drinking, this is just coconut water. It looks like a dirty martini, but it is not.
Yeah, that smells good. Everything smells good.
It does. Mine wants some water as well. Let's take a peek at our bread. Great color. I'll pull this out in just a second so you guys can see. I know I've been wiping my hands with this one, so I'm going to put this.
I mean, good. It's really good. What's the last one?
No, I just bought it out.
Oh, good, here.
I can't take it right now, do you? Okay? Now, I'm going to take the time out while it's almost done. We've got about 52 seconds here for the bread. I'm going to go ahead and take out my bay leaf. Okay? He's already done his job. Pop that in the trash. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Yes. Trina, you going to turn it off? Yes, I'm going to turn it off. Okay? And now I'm going to go ahead and take my heavy whipping cream. And this is about 1/3 of a cup, okay?
That's what's going to thicken it up.
Yes. It's going to give it a nice creamy flavor. Sometimes people like that pungent red look. I like that creamy flavor, just like with chicken korma. I just like the creaminess. It's just a Trina texture thing. Oh, I'm going to turn this off. And then we're going to turn off our bread, and we're going to leave this right here until we're finished with our soup, okay? We want everything done, like I said, at the same time. I'm going to mix this in for a nice, beautiful color. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So that's how that happens.
And now I'm going to take my emulsifier. If you don't have, like I said, if you don't have one of these, you can use your blender, okay? All that liquid comes together. Look at that nice creamy color, guys. You can stir with it if you want to. Right now I'm just trying to get all the chunks out. It's going to take about 3 minutes. 3 entire minutes, guys. Let me give this a stir and see what's going on with my chunks. Got a few more chunks there.
Shira Johnson, I'll answer that later.
Say again?
That's it. Keep going. I'll answer it later.
Guys, it smells so good in here.
It really does.
And this is everything that you have at home, except for maybe the emulsifier. And I use this also to make mayonnaise, sour cream.
Yeah. Hummus.
Hummus is an amazing tool. Give this a little stir and see where I missed some chunks. I have. And I'm doing them closely on purpose. I'm not trying to break my emulsifier. Alright, so this is nice. And a little bit, if you want it smoother, you can do it a little bit longer. Okay? If you want to, you don't have to. I like mine to have just a little bit of substance to it, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to take our amazing bread out. And it's so amazing, amazing. Our amazing bread. Oh, wow, look at these. Amazing loaves or loaves of bread. Let's go ahead and take that parchment paper off. Let's take a look. They're nice and firm. Listen to this. The bottom. Done so very nicely. And I left them in the oven so we can just work on the soup. But this is hot, y'all. And I know I was talking about how hot stuff is in the oven, but this is a different kind of hot. Okay, this is 415 degrees hot that I'm not trying to touch right now. Okay, but I am going to take my ladle. Oh, I'm moving my stuff.
It was in the way of my shot.
It was in the way, I'm sorry, it was in the way of his shot. Here's my ladle that I'm going to use for my soup. In just a minute. You can always use your gloves.
Why don't you use
It's hot.
use a steak knife? It's more
I can
precise.
use a bread knife.
It's more precise.
A bread knife.
It's too
I gotta
bad.
get one of my gloves.
Now, Shira, there are no medical restrictions for what you can eat when you're on Thin X, but you're going to want to alter your diet to a more healthy lifestyle, you don't want to eat sugar-heavy things of that nature, but there are no medical restrictions. You're just going to want to, along with, using the shots, you're going to want to kind of curtail your eating, not a lot of carbs, not a lot of sugar, that sort of thing. And you're going to want to continue to exercise because the way this stuff makes you lose weight, you could end up with loose skin. And for the first month, I didn't see a lot. I saw a little bit, but months 2 and 3, they say, are going to be, pretty drastic. So keep that in mind when you're using it.
And also know that you're going to talk to a WebMD. We are not doctors, so
Right,
just make sure that you have your questions and concerns.
Yeah, talk to the doctor. There you go.
For him or her about the concerns that you have.
Someone said, I stepped away for a minute and heard construction work. That was her emulsifier.
Okay, so we're taking the inside out of our bread bowl. Now, you can take out as much or as little as you like, okay? Or you can also use the inside. You can use, can I see it's piping hot?
Oh.
You can use the insides to either dip along with it, or you can use these breadcrumbs. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I was gonna make a cheesy loaf. I forgot to put the cheese on the outside, but that's okay. You can either add the cheesy loaf or not.
In the middle.
I have salt on the outside, but you can always put cheese on the top. Because a lot of people, they like to do.
Put the cheese in the middle. It's fine. It'll be
all
cheesy.
things. You make it the way you want to, because everybody doesn't like, the cheese and all that stuff. Let me give them a nice little rounded one. Has a nice crisp outside. And be careful when you're cutting. Make sure your knives are sharp enough. Has a nice crispy texture. Now, mind you, I salted the top in case you want to use the top again.
And it tastes great.
The bread is perfect on the inside. It's perfect. It's perfect. Again, you can take your spoon, scoop it out. You can have as much or as little inside as you like. Like I said, I can use these for breadcrumbs later, or you can dip this into your bread bowl.
It's hot.
You see that? You can see the smoke still. It's hot, y'all. And you can make it square, you can make it round. You can say, oh my gosh, it's not pretty. Well, then do it any shape you want to. It doesn't matter, because we're going to eat it anyway. So, if you want it rounded, make it rounded. But this is sturdy like a bowl, okay? Or you can have as much on the bottom as you like. You can take these and put them away.
I'm eating those.
Here.
Not all of them.
Okay? So I'm going to put these on the side here. In case you want to dip. Let me see you dip, baby, dip. Come on now, dip, baby, dip.
You guys can hear me chewing. I'm sorry. I don't even have a mic on.
They can hear you chewing?
They can hear me chewing.
You little greedy gut.
I don't care.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some nice colorful plates. It's so easy, guys, right? Clean up after yourselves. Don't have a huge mess. Put in the handy dandy trash bag, bin. Okay, and take off my. Okay, thank you, baby. Okay, take your ladle. And then you just spoon it on in. Look at that lovely soup. Look at that. It's lovely. We label this one so we can garnish them at the same time. Look at this, guys. Still has little pieces of tomato in there too. So you're fooling with some homemade stuffs.
Man, that bread is good.
I'm gonna throw it to the top. You can always put the top back on for presentation, but Vaughn has eaten it, so I can't show you guys. Okay?
You didn't say you were going to use them.
Well, I didn't know you were going to eat them. And you can cut this up if you want to, in little pieces.
You get your cheese?
Yeah, the mozzarella here.
Oh, that's cheese. I thought that was bread. I'm sorry.
And mozzarella pieces here.
Back to camera one.
Okay. A little bit of onion on mine because Vaughn said that he doesn't want all that on his. And you can make bigger bowls. You can definitely make bigger bowls.
Yeah, I was thinking that. What's that?
This is mine.
Oh, okay.
A couple of dots of balsamic on that.
Yeah, no thank you.
And Vaughn, like I said, Vaughn does not have to have it. Olive oil.
I want that though. That's good.
Okay. Like I said, our wonderful, beautiful sprigs. They're on the side. Or smack in the middle.
Excuse me. I'm gonna hold them up to the camera.
And there you guys have it.
Up, tilt towards. There you go. Right there.
Okay, now mine is full of stuff, and Vaughn's is nice and plain. See that? Look at that nice color on the outside from the egg wash.
Give me one. That's not gonna do justice.
Come on.
No, give me one. I want to show it's not doing it justice. I got it.
Wait. If it slides up from you, that.
Well, why? Just make another one. There you go. There you go. Look at that. I'm praying to God this is autofocus, and I think it does. That.
And I'm going to taste mine.
This one's yours right here.
Come on, come taste yours. Come on.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Come
I gotta check the
in,
camera first. I gotta check the camera first. Go to you're on camera 1.
Okay, I guess I have to taste it first without Vaughn.
Go ahead, do that.
Come on, Vaughn.
I'm coming. I don't know if I set the camera high enough to see me. I'm trying. Let's go.
That is
Burn it.
It's amazing. It's hearty.
Burn Yeah. Yeah, you killed that.
Oh, and of course you can take your bread off. You can dip your bread.
The bread is.
Right here. Got your bread remnants.
Bread middles.
You can taste all those Italian seasonings. This is really good, y'all.
Wow. Damn, this is good. The crunch of the onion. I told you I was going to thicken up. And then the bread acts as a thickener as well. You know, and that mozzarella's in there. In case y'all don't understand what I'm doing, I'm looking at our monitor. Yeah, no.
It's that easy. It's that simple.
Some more of that for me, please.
More?
Yeah.
Look at cheese, guys. You see that?
I need it to break down so I can
Break down so you can what? Eat more?
eat the rest of the bowl. Yeah. 1 scoop is good, babe. Thank you.
You can make them as big or as small as you need to. Especially if you have children. You know, they're not going to eat, and you can scoop. Look, because I'm eating all the way down to the bottom. So I'm going to scoop.
Nice.
Scoop some of that bowl out of there. It's so delicious, guys. I'm not going to lie about it. So I've emptied mine, and I have to go eat some more. I'm going to pour some more here in just a minute. But that was good.
You're right.
Of course, you can make bigger bowls. You make bigger breads.
Liam, you're right. That bread, the bread bowl is going to be everything at the end.
Oh, yes.
Because it's going to be saturated from the inside.
You break it on up and eat it. Oh. So you have 2 separate meals in and of itself. So a little bit of cheese in there because everybody knows that, you know, tomato soup is great with grilled cheese. It's really great and hearty, wonderful for a night in, and the kids can help. It's really great and family friendly, and the kids would absolutely enjoy eating from these bowls. So I hope you guys enjoyed what we did today. After we eat, Vaughn and I are going to eat this delicious apple tart and have our mock coconut tail and enjoy Star Wars. So thank you guys for allowing me to come into your kitchen. And again, either like or subscribe. It's absolutely free. We're thinking about that whole TikTok thing, you guys. So let me know if that's what you guys think we should do.
You guys need to try to make this. This is incredible. And it's perfect. It's perfect because when we started, I suggested that she make grilled cheese. This is much better. Good job, dear.
Thank you, baby. Super easy. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week.
Hold on, but look
right
at this.
here. Wow, babe, for real.
Look at this spoonful right here first.
Part of the bread.
Man, now grab some of the bread out of there. Look at that. Look at it. It's got body to it. All right, you can go now. Say it again. You close out.
Again, guys, from our kitchen to yours, thank you guys for allowing us to come in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget that skill@thinx.com. Don't forget that Tuxedo Brand Coffee. And don't forget that your health is your greatest wealth.
Thank you, Marvel. Someone said that's the money shot. Exactly. We're going to close on that. Thank you.
I'll see you guys next
Later.
week. Thank you.